Let me put this short. I died during surgery. With that being said, I'm gonna tell y'all how everything transpired. Before we get to that, here we go. What's up, man? It's your boy MoonDog38732 from the MoonDog38732 show on YouTube. The podcast.com. Hey man, watch the show, subscribe to the show, share, and comment. With that being said, hey man, look here. Last week, Wednesday, matter of fact, I had a surgery on the right side of my neck to remove a lipoma, right? Those of you don't know what a lipoma is. Lipoma is basically just a bunch of fat cells that comes like a mass, sort of like a tumor, but it's not cancerous, right? So the reason why I got it, it didn't hurt anything, but the reason why I got it removed from right here is because it was like getting bigger, and when I looked in the mirror, it was like looking back at me, right? So I'm looking like, let me go ahead and get this taken care of. So from like October to the time it got taken care of in December, I was getting CT scans and ultrasounds, getting teleconference from the doc. They let me know what the business was with the surgery, upcoming surgery. So I had a surgery date. They changed it. I had to get a COVID test, not because that's not the reason why it changed, but with everything going on, I guess we're still in the pandemic, it had to be changed, right? So, long story short, I get to the operating situation that day. I take all my clothes off. And I say all my clothes, I mean all my clothes. Put the gown on. They said they didn't want anything, no germs, anything coming from the outside to the operating room, which I understood that. Talked to the nurse. She let me know everything that was about to happen. Another nurse came in. She talked about anesthesia, things of that nature. Of course, they had to get my name. They had to draw blood beforehand, all those other things like that. And they told me about the breathing tube, which they told me that day about the breathing tube, not before. I'm like, okay, it's a breathing tube. But at the same time, like you just told me, my oxygen was 100, which, I'm straight, right? Even though I got asthma. So then they told me, oh, well, it could be a little bit of irritation with the breathing tube. Hold on, you just told me that everything gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? So now you kind of switching it up on me. So I'm like, cool. So they said, well, we're going to start his drip. So they put like a IV in the top of my hand, right? So it's dripping. So they talking to me and said, we're going to also give you some medicine to help you calm down. I'm like, I'm not, agitated. I'm ready for the surgery. Plus I already paid for it, right? So she's like, we'll get something. A lot of people say when they are in this situation that they come, but when they get to the surgery operating room, things transpire. I'm like, cool, no problem. So she added that into like the little line or whatever, and then it's dripping into it as well. And she said, after this, we'll give you anesthesia. I'm like, all right, let's go. And so she's like, all right, you should be feeling any time now. So she got the back of my bed and started wheeling me around. Like, as soon as she took like 5 steps, I was out. I didn't make it to the part where the anesthesia came in with the mask over your face and stuff like that. I don't remember. Only thing I do remember was like it was being like dark, right? And the memory of my situation, which I say I died, it didn't all come to me at one point. It like came to me like the form of dreams. And one day, all of the dreams came together, right? And this is what my dreams looked like from when I say that I actually died doing surgery, right? So in this situation, it was just me. And it was like dark. I couldn't see anything, right? And then I'm hearing a voice of like one person I know. Then I'm hearing another voice from like somebody else I know, and like I'm looking around trying to find these people, right? I'm looking like, but I can't see anything, and I'm like afraid to walk because I can't see where I'm going. And I got my voice going up, and I got my hands like going out, right? Oh man, okay. I got my hands out like trying to like walk toward the voices. And then like when I did that, like more voices of people that I knew. And then I'm looking like, it's my grandmother, it's my granddad, it's my other granddad, which he died like I was 2 years old. And the thing about it was like, I lost my grandparents like in the 90s and 80s, so I haven't seen them in a long time. Ooh, I'm tearing up. My fault. Let me get myself together. Right, so I'm hearing other people that I've lost, and I'm hearing all these voices, and I'm trying to find my way in this darkness. It feels like I'm moving, but I can't tell if I'm actually going anywhere, right? So the voices stop. Oh, just want to stop it. The voices stop. And then when the voices stop, it sounded like all the voices became like one voice, right? And the voice was like, ask me a question. Ask me, was I ready? And when they asked me that, I'm like to myself, I'm like, I didn't say it out loud. I'm like, ready for what? In my mind, right? And then I felt this hand on my shoulder. And when I felt it, I became calm, right? And then when I became calm, I started seeing this light in the darkness. And as I thought I was about to go into the light or envelop the light, this is what happened. My eyes opened up and I was back in the recovery room, which I couldn't remember a lot of stuff, right? You remember I told you this right coming back to me in dreams and things like that. So I came out of the anesthesia and things like that. I was in the fog. So now that it's been a week later, I'm thinking to myself now, was I dreaming? Did this really occur? Did I actually die? Because I don't believe in a lot of these so-called situations from different areas, different countries that believe in certain religious aspects, right? But I believe what I believe. So I have the question. Now that I went through that, what do I do now? But it did put a lot of things in perspective and what's really important, right? So now, really I can't have one choice. I'm about to go all out with everything that I ever wanted to do. So with that being said, man, what do y'all think? Is there life after death? Have you all come into a situation like this? Because this is not the. So just let me know what y'all if y'all come over something like this. But so this is what happened to me. So and for those of you that know me, y'all know how I roll, right? So with that being said, man, I'm out.